Alright, god damn, it feels good to be back, guys. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rice Rocketeer, and Happy New Year. It's 2024. Man, 2023 went by so goddamn quick. I don't know how everybody else feels, but looking back at my year, I did a tremendous amount. I've been through, like, I guess, I don't know if I should be proud of this. I am proud of it, though. 3 jobs and I guess 3 bikes, too. At this time last year, I had my Indian still, and then proceeded to go through 2 bikes to get to the bike that I'm on now, which is crazy. That's a lot of bikes, a lot of jobs. I don't know. But regardless, Happy New Year, guys, and I think this year will be a good one. I'm praying for myself and my girlfriend and for everybody out there. I said it at the end of my posting in 2023, but thank you to everybody who subscribed. It's really, it makes me so happy to see that people actually want to watch the stuff that I'm putting out there. It means the world to me, so I really appreciate it. I said I wasn't going to post. Well, I guess no, that's not true. I said I wouldn't post the last 2 weeks of December, which I didn't, and I got a little bit of time to reset and kind of recalibrate, which was it was very necessary. But it was a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, it was really nice to just kind of like step away from the bike, step away from filming, step away from really everything, and just reset, spend time with the family, not worry about editing, sitting down at the computer for long periods of time. That was a nice break. But then on the other hand, I missed it, because this has become really like a part of my schedule. Like it's just something I do now. I enjoy it. So it was kind of hard not to jump back in. So many times I had the thought, like, well, maybe I'll just go out and shoot a quick, like, 20-minute ride around the neighborhood. But I decided not to do that and just kind of take the time. Now, that being said, the time I took off wasn't all time taken off, because I actually did a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking about what this channel is, what I want it to be. And kind of, I did a lot of reflecting in general. I wanted to share a few of the thoughts that I had over the break. Before I do that, guys, if you're watching this far and have not clicked away yet, I want to take the opportunity to tell you all to subscribe if you haven't. This is a NYC Moto vlog that does kind of 3 different segments: highway riding like this, vlog segments where I talk about random things, and then a twisty journey where I find a twisty road and just kind of go at it and have fun. I'm a relatively new rider. I like making content just for fun, and that's what this is. So if that's for you, if you like that type of content, guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give the video a like if and only if you like it. And yeah, so let's get into today's video. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Alright, so some of the thoughts, I did a lot of thinking about the style of the video and what kind of vlog I want to produce, because it's kind of a 2-part thought, but if you followed me until now, you'll know that it's kind of heavy on the editing. Like, I film my journeys, but I cut pretty heavily, and I like doing that. I like putting my skills that I learned in film school to use, because it feels good, and it really is fun. It's like a mental exercise. But what I realized is it's kind of gotten away from like the original purpose of my channel, which was just to share kind of my thoughts, my raw thoughts and feelings about riding and about life in general. Let's see. And I want to get back to that. So in 2024, I'm going to try to do, it's not really all that different, it's just a slight shift. I'm going to be cutting a lot less, and I'm going to be including more of my trips, even if it's not terribly energizing or interesting. Like, I just feel like it captures the true essence of what a ride is. Like, a ride isn't always the best. Sometimes you have like medium rides or like not even that great rides, but that's part of the journey. Is it's a mixed bag, and like I just feel like I'm kind of being dishonest. Like, it's fun editing. Again, I really enjoy it, but it's not. I feel like I'm being dishonest with you guys. So a lot of my videos will be longer. They'll be less, rapid cutting between acceleration, and I'm just gonna kind of allow the bike and the trip to speak for itself. So that's the first change that I'm gonna be making. Now, I'm not gonna. I'll cut out excessive sitting in traffic, or like, I don't know, if I'm have to split for like 30 minutes, it's not really much point in watching that, but you get what I mean. This is what it is, and this is the therapeutic part for me. So I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna see how it does, and you guys let me know if it's too little or too much. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. So that's the first major change. The second is I want to go more in the direction of kind of just sharing my thoughts. Like, here's the second part of my whole process over the break. Was I was thinking a lot about moto vlogs and like, what am I going to do with this vlog and what benefit is it to the viewer? I dug into my analytics and looked at like retention time and like content suggesting mine and how to make your thumbnail more attractive, how to use keywords, and what I came to find out is I just don't care. I really don't care at all about any of that shit. You get sucked into the creator era of like, I want my videos to do better. Of course, I would love for my content to be seen by more people, but at the end of the day, I just don't give a shit about like creating what I think is clickbait, even though like a lot of these videos aren't clickbait. To me, like all the thumbnails of like, you have to watch this, and if I've made a few videos like this because I was trying, but it's just not me, like if you don't have this gear, you're screwed, or battle of these two different models, like this one trumps them all. Like, that to me is just, it's so uninteresting. And I've said it before, I don't do reviews. I do like my first ride with my bike when I get it, but that's about it. But I don't care that much about the stats. I don't really care about, is my bike more powerful than the next, or is it, like, how does this update, compare to last year's? Like, that's not what I ride for. I ride for having fun and the feel and the therapeutic effect. So when I came to that conclusion, I spent about like 5 days looking into all this stuff, and I was like, this is just like, obviously it's like work. It turns into like this huge kind of job, which is cool. That's just what it is. But I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's not that I like can't do it, or that like I'm scared of it. It's just that like I don't find that pleasurable. It's not enjoyable to me. And again, there's tons of people out there who have more resources and more talent and more interest in doing these bike comparisons and motorcycle topics. Like I just kind of want to walk through my life as it is and hope that somebody relates to it and enjoys the footage at the same time. Like that's my goal for this channel. So once I came to that conclusion, I realized I want to talk more about things that are meaningful to me, again with the hope that somebody else will find them interesting as well and meaningful. But that's the majority of my vlogs will be more in that direction, kind of like weird anecdotes and just like whatever comes to mind. Combine that with less cuts. Overall, the channel is going to be a little more relaxed and just kind of like chill. I guess they were already chill, but in my head I was stressing out about it, and I was worried about like, what's the next video going to be? Is it going to be alluring enough? It's going to be what it's going to be, and I hope y'all like it. But that's my 2024 resolution, if I had one. Be more chill. I am currently going out to Minneola Moto because I wanted to sit on some of the Indians. Like, I just wanted to sit on new bikes. I can't afford a new bike, nor can I entertain that idea right now, but I'm going to. And about now, I'm realizing that they're not open today. However, I don't mind the ride because it is the new year. It's the first day of the new year. It's fairly empty. There's some traffic up here, but it's really not bad. This is usually packed. So I guess I'll enjoy the ride and then head on back to the city. Right. Another change I'm gonna make to the channel, guys. I guess this is 3, or I guess you could say 2. The first were stylistic. This is more like practicality-wise. I've been posting 3 times a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And that's largely because I don't have a job right now. And I'm on the path to finding a job, and I've been doing a lot of reflection on kind of what the hell I could do that I would enjoy and will make me money, etc. So I actually have a few topics I want to talk about. I'll save those for a different video. But the posting 3 times a week may or may not be feasible depending on like what I stumble on. Let's see, is this guy going? So I'm not entirely sure right now, and rather than like have a very unpredictable schedule or like a inconsistent schedule when I do get a job, I'm gonna cut down to 2 times a week just to be safe, and I'm gonna keep the third video optional. So if I end up having extra time, I'll make a third. But the fixed days, the guaranteed days that I will be posting will be Sunday and Thursday. Tuesday will be optional. Like I may or may not have time to post something in that time, but those 2 videos will be the ones I put my energy into, and then keep the third for maybe. That's the plan for right now. And all in all, it sounds like I'm trying to like back out of this, and I'm really not. I want to make sure it's strong and consistent, and I want to make sure that it doesn't become overbearing to the point that I don't enjoy doing this anymore, because again, I really like doing these videos, so at no point do I want it to become a burden. I want it to be something enjoyable for me, which theoretically will translate to more enjoyable content, because I won't, oh shit, just ate breakfast. I won't be stressed out. So that's really, those are the announcements for the channel, guys. And you know, I have a bunch of cool ideas that I've been wrestling with in my head. I had a lot of time to think, so I got a bunch of good vlog segments coming up. I don't have a lot of twisty roads coming up, just because it's something about the cold, you know, it's not the most enjoyable right now. It's too cold, tires get cold, could be more dangerous. I have a feeling, I don't know this for a fact, but I have a feeling more cops are out on those twisty roads now. Don't know if there's any truth to that, but anyway, those are the updates for the channel. I'm going to shoot a lot of this highway stuff. I'm also going to do some vlogs, and that's going to be the start to the new year. And then as it warms up, I will venture back out to further Jersey. I was talking to a friend about maybe going like even further, like going like, you know, couple hours out to start the trip, maybe doing an overnight. Never done that before. That would be a lot of fun. Either way, the sky's the limit for this year. Alright, gonna ride for a little bit. Feels so good to be back on the bike, guys. Should probably get gas. Oh, I got a half a tank. I get all freaked out with that. Oh, what a beautiful day. Today was like cold and rainy in the morning, and now it's absolutely perfect. Oh, gotta get off here. I have my spring gloves, or fall gloves, whichever you want to call it. Not my winter gloves, and I'm totally fine, which is wonderful, because I hate wearing those bulky things. right? Yeah. Slow it way down. What a pretty place. Ah, fresh air. Ooh, water tower. Like in every movie. uh, this, so I've like hit this perfect point with this bike. Like, actually, this is the first bike I've had for more than 4,000 miles. I just hit, let's see, where am I at now? I'm at 4151. So, my Indian was close, if not just hitting the same. But this bike feels like mine now. Like, it just has settled into, well, really, I've settled into it. And it just feels like me. I know exactly how it's going to react when I want it to react. I finally got to lean it over a bit. And it feels comfortable, which is great. It's just like an extension of my brain, which is really nice. So that's another great turn to the new year. I just hop on this thing and I'm like at home. I guess I've been adjusting bikes for the past year. I've jumped through 3 different bikes. Wait, 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th bike. 4th bike in 1 year. That's crazy. And like, not in a cool way. Cool because I got to try different things, but not cool in that like it's just a tremendous waste of money and like it's just silly. But now I'm happy, and knock wood, this bike is I keep this bike for a very long time. The reason I'm flirting with other bikes is because if in some dream scenario I became very wealthy, I could have a second bike. And if I could have that second bike, it would probably be a cruiser or an ADV bike. Like I don't know, working at Triumph, the Tiger really kind of stole my heart. I got to sit on, it was actually a customer who was trading it in. It was the low ride height of the Tiger, the 800, Tiger 900. Was it 900? Oh shit, now I'm all turned up. Either way, the lower powered Tiger low ride height was absolutely phenomenal. I loved that I could actually manage the bike. Still a really big, cumbersome bike, but like the ability to put bags and like, have the crash bars around it. He had this like extension, the foot peg, so that it kind of like you could have forwards if you want. Just like there's no controls, but just to rest. That idea is really nice for me, and to be able to throw my girlfriend on the back and have big bags so I could carry things, have an actual toolkit, take some food and whatever else, that's a great prospect in my head. I don't think I would do much like real adventure work, but it would just be really cool to have, plus the bigger fuel tank. That would be really cool. And then the other bike is the bike that I've always been flirting with, which is the Indian Scout Rogue. I know it's like everyone says it's like a beginner bike, but I really don't give a shit. Like, it looks so cool to me, and it's not a huge, massive bagger. I like it a lot. Sissy bar on the back, maybe get a back seat, a bag on the side. I don't know. It's just something to carry something with. But when I'm riding solo, I'd be able to strap stuff to the back and, be comfortable that way. Much lower seat position, also, and much more comfortable. It's a longer bike, which is the only thing that I'm kind of like about. Is it's longer, cumbersome. It's obviously not meant to be flickable, light, and maneuverable, but it's meant to be like a little more sturdy. And out of the cruisers, it seems to be the more modern take on a cruiser, so it does have the pep that most cruisers might feel like they're lacking. I did take it out for a very brief test ride out here. Minneola, I actually came, it was like a random fluke. It was really nice. I showed up with my Indian. I can't remember what I was coming out for. Maybe I was just doing this, like a joyride, and they were doing like a bike day or a test ride day for all the Indians. So I took the Chief out, and then I also took the Scout, and the Chief was just like way too big for me. I just didn't enjoy it. But the Scout, I really enjoyed. I thought that I could really do that. That was back when I had my FTR, so over a year ago. But I've never quite forgotten that ride, and I've always kind of shelved it because I'm not quite ready. I'm more ready for this right now. But I also have found that I would like a more casual ride occasionally. So anyway, all of this is a moot point because I don't have a job. So I was hoping to sit on some bikes just to see, but maybe God is telling me go home. Da, 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 da. And here we are. Oh, God, baby Jesus. Minneola Moto. Closed as expected. Let's see what they have in the window. Ooh, I see a Hayabusa. FTR. Yamaha, is that an XSR? Yeah, XSR 900, Can-Ams. Oh man, so many toys. R7. These slingshot things, which are crazy. I haven't figured that stuff out. Here's a Chief. There's a Scout. There's a lot of Scouts in there. Man, they got a lot of Indians. A lot of Yamahas too. Anyway, so I guess I'm not sitting on anything today, but it's okay because I have this beautiful baby to ride home. Minneola Moto, guys, if you they do Indian, Can-Am, they got a bunch of Yamahas, and they got dirt bikes. I love this place. They sold me my Indian FTR, and I really like the guys here, so I come out and say what's up every once in a while. But anyway, that's the video for today, guys. Welcome back to the channel. 2024. Let's go. I'm going to open this up because it's hot. This year, expect those changes that I mentioned, and I'm going to get back to shooting, get back to having fun, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I think my next video is going to be this coming Sunday. That's going to be the deal. So, I'll see you then, and thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Peace.